So we really enjoyed our role last year as a MaineLife sponsor, and so many people that we were able to highlight their businesses and organizations. We're thankful for the opportunity to tell their story, and you know, I think what MaineLife does is tell positive stories about life in Maine, and it doesn't get any better than that.
An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I pressed and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Welcome to Baba's!
I don't know who this is. Welcome to Baharat Restaurant.
To Baharat. Baharat.
I am the owner of Sagamore Hill. You can expect damn good drinks.
Pretty wholesome here. Most of the time.
I mean, fried cheese, like, perfect.
I love making my Manhattan.
What's your Manhattan?
I don't know if she can tell you that, actually. It's a secret.
All right, let's dance.
There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play, where the whiskey's running like the river, but they all never come for the booze and bass. I'm the one, I'm the lady that'll rock this place.
Hi everybody, and greetings from Portland. Baxter and I here. Unfortunately, Baxter has to stay home, but we will be connecting with Vanessa Santorelli, your Maine concierge, because today our tailored travel itinerary is from happy hour to after hours. Vanessa says, Portland, the restaurant city of the year, according to Bon Appetit magazine. Of course, this well-deserved distinction is one that us Mainers have understood for decades now. From delicious food, day drinking, dance parties after dark, you could spend over a month in Portland and not make it to the mall. But today's itinerary is a good start that highlights a variety of what's around town. And we begin with our friends at DIMILLO's, who are so excited that wintertime means locals time.
My name is Chelsea DiMillo. I am third generation of DiMillo's on the Water. Manage the bar here with my good friend Lisa.
I'm Lisa Balker. I have been employed here for 19 years. I also bar manage with Chelsea.
It really is a good, friendly environment. We have a great community here. We have a lot of boaters that are here all the time. We consider them family.
They know that we know their name. They feel warm. They feel welcome.
We want people to come in and know that it is local season. You don't have to be scared of not finding a seat because of tourists coming in.
You want that warm feeling, happy bartender with good food, good solid drinks. That's what we like doing.
And is it true that you picked Maine out of a hat?
It is true. So I put all the states in the baseball cap and I drew out Maine, and I left 3 days later.
Here we are.
Here we are.
I've kept her for 19 years. I mean, can't shake her yet.
I love making all cocktails. Obviously, I have my favorites. I love making my Manhattan, the Lisa Manhattan.
So what's your Manhattan?
I don't know if she can tell you that, actually. It's a secret.
So happy hour DIMILLO's. What do we have again?
We have a thinly sliced ahi tuna with a sesame ginger vinaigrette with a charred jalapeno aioli over that. We also have a house-made bourbon glazed meatball over caramelized onions, and finally our smoked spicy wings with jalapenos all over that.
I'll leave these for Tim, and the best for last, Lisa.
Yes, we are. We're having the LB Manhattan. You can call it the Lisa Manhattan. It's definitely made with local ingredients.
A bourbon meatball and a Lisa Manhattan. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
I'll be back.
Hi, I'm Anthony DeRice. We're at Tomaso's Canteen in Portland, Maine. A lot of craft beer selections and great food to choose from as well. We have a bunch of different people that come in here. We're a pretty diverse place. It's always a good time here, no matter what. It's Ivy, which I prefer, and I guess a lot of people around here prefer that too. We have awesome bar snacks. Chicken parme rolls are amazing. It's a pretty big staple. Definitely a neighborhood kind of bar. Really warm, pretty wholesome here. Most of the time. Drink up.
Any time of day, this place is awesome. I mean, it's fried cheese, like, perfect. This is Mr. Napolitano. Yes. Who knows a thing or two about fried cheese and good Italian food, my friend, right?
I do. I know a little bit about it. Mangia Patengo.
Oh, mangia.
I am CECE Champagne, just like the liquor behind the counter. If you come to Bubba's, I swear, if you dance 4.5 hours every week to the 80s, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna sweat to the 80s. So if you want to meet CECE, you have to come in on a Friday, Saturday night. It'd be awesome to meet you.
After graduating, I was encouraged to leave the state to find a job opportunity. And so, taking the advice of my mentors, I did that. As soon as I left the state, I ended up in Cincinnati, Ohio. I had a great job. I loved the employer I worked for. I learned a lot, but it was not home. And as soon as my now wife and I got there, we started looking for a way to come back. And so we rushed back to Maine because we missed the quality of life, we missed our family, and we missed the opportunities that existed here. It's a state of a lot of big, small towns. And so that quality of life is really important. My name's Nate Wilds, Executive Director of Live and Work in Maine. Please visit our website, liveandworkinmaine.com, to learn more about our initiative to raise awareness about Maine as a career destination.
Get it right. The feel that we want people to have when they walk into David's is like they're coming into their own house. They're comfortable, they're welcome, and I don't know, we listen to them, try and give them what they want. David's is this place where you come for any occasion, not too formal, not too casual, just find good stuff to eat, good stuff to drink, friendly people to wait on you.
At WEX, we believe what you do at work is as important as what you do when you're not at work. So whether you're holding court in the backyard or diving into the back end, as individuals, we're inspiring. As a collective, we're creative problem solvers, using innovation and technology to move the world forward.
If you enjoy creating technology-based solutions, WEX is the place for you.
Hi, my name's Christine.
Hi, my name's Cassia.
Hi, I'm Noah.
Welcome to Bubba's!
I am CECE Champagne, CHAMPAGNE, just like the liquor behind the counter. I would say, I think I'm the boss. I started about 1982, but Bubba started 1960. We love everybody that walks through the door. We love to talk about the 80s because it brings back very good memories to people. Now I have the younger generation coming in. Their parents would play the 80s, so now they're coming in and they know all the 80s. We have 2 bars and we're surrounded by antiques and all kinds of fun stuff and interesting stuff. If you come in and you walk around for a week looking at things, you won't believe it. You come back the next day and you didn't see something. And Bubba's pretty proud of that. He goes like the groundhog underground when it comes to this. So many years in business, he's entertained a lot of people in his younger days, and now comes in when it's closed. But we're running out of room. As you can tell, Bubba started putting it outdoors now. If you notice the horse out there in the stable, that horse was in Sleepy Hollow, trying to think of the star's name, Johnny Depp, you know, starred in that movie. And so now he's thinking about putting a barbershop out there. So it's gonna grow outside, trust me. It's gonna get full out there, as full as it is in here.
Hello, I'm also CECE, and I'm fantastic. I don't know who this is.
Excuse me?
Is that your double?
Yes, Bubba had a mannequin's head made of me. But right now, I've been exercising, so my hair is up. But as you can see, that's me. And I'd like to put one little thing in there. I know we all think we're gonna join the gym, New Year's Eve resolution. We swear by it, we're gonna be there and do it. But if you come to Bubba's, I swear, if you dance 4.5 hours every week to the 80s, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna sweat to the 80s.
Do you want to show us any of your moves?
So if you want to meet CeCe, you have to come in on a Friday, Saturday night. It'd be awesome to meet you.
I've been working here for 11 years. Most people that come here are very happy. They're happy to be here. From 20 to 90, they'll come in every weekend.
Typically, I'm on the front door, so I have the absolute pleasure of greeting every one of our customers. And there's something to be said about having literally only nice people coming to the bar.
I remember I was talking to a customer one night and she said, you know, in the same night she ran into her bank teller, her accountant, and her cashier at Hannaford. You know, like everybody comes here. It's just like this sanctuary where people can show up, put aside any differences, and just have a great time, you know, and that's what we do here. It's just a hub of awesomeness in Portland. Bubba's is still here, it's still standing, and you know, it probably always will be.
All right, let's dance.
All right. Woo!
Welcome to a Baharat restaurant in the East Bayside, Portland. We are just shy of 2 years open. We ran a food truck for 3 years in town, mostly at the local breweries. We decided on Middle Eastern street food. We thought there was a need for it in town. I was coming back from cooking in New Jersey and New York and getting out of work and eating on a lot of shawarma carts, falafel carts, and so hence the idea. And we spent a lot of time on that truck next to each other. So.
You're still married.
Still married. Yep. Happier than ever. We took our menu from the food truck and modified it for a restaurant setting. It was time for the next step.
Trying to have a real warm, lively environment, and you can definitely smell there's a lot of grilled meats and a lot of garlic.
Middle Eastern street food. It's approachable, yet still exciting. It's shareable. You know, we get the warm flatbread and a hummus or a baba ganoush, and then you get the grilled meat, and then you get the pickles. So we think that's the perfect trio to come in here and get, along with a few cocktails. I imagine you'll get those tonight too. ARVID, the bar manager, has done a great job on bringing in ingredients like turmeric that you wouldn't normally find in a cocktail, but it makes sense with Middle Eastern cuisines. And so I imagine you'll see some colorful drinks tonight. Yeah.
Look at what the cat dragged on. I'm just kidding. Nice. ARVID, thank you for having us at your bar.
Of course, happy to have you.
We're back here at Baharat. You, my lady, would like one of each.
One of each, one of all of them. We'll just start at the top and work our way down. I would say the crowd favorite, and definitely one of the recipes I'm the most proud of, is the tom kha. So it's kind of a tiki take on the flavors found in tom kha soup.
I'm going garden party.
And a garden party?
Absolutely.
We'll do one of each.
Love a good garden party.
Okay.
Yes.
Garden party here for you. And the tom
Thank
cocktail.
you. Thank you.
Cheers to you both.
Cheers. Yay. Clay and Jenna. Yay.
All right. We wanted, now that you've had your cocktails, we wanted to let you guys try 4 of the original items from the food truck that are still big hits.
The food truck.
Baba ganoush, this charred eggplant mixed with tahini, the hummus, charred chicken skewers covered with our vegan garlic sauce, triple pickle plate, carrots, turnips, our turmeric cauliflower pickle as well. Yeah, so enjoy.
Delicious.
Right.
Thank you. Yes. To Baharat. Cheers.
So if Teddy Roosevelt built his home, Sagamore Hill, today, what would it look like if it were a bar? You'll see a lot of people just relaxing and settling in on a very cold night to have some good drinks. You know, to stand out, we have to be creative. You can expect damn good drinks.
My family and I are avid hikers and campers. We love to snowmobile and kind of get out any chance that we can. So Maine has a lot to offer in that sense. My grandmother actually retired from Kennebec Savings Bank. She worked here for 23 years. So I actually shadowed her when I was in high school and college. So it was interesting kind of how it worked out. But the culture is exactly as it lives up to its reputation.
Hi, I'm Britt Vitalis of Vitalis Real Estate Group. I'm Justin LaMontagne of NAI The Dunham Group. And just like the thriving brewery industry in Maine, we're going to go out and find some successful businesses that are figuring out how to make it work.
We're really excited to take you behind the scenes of some new businesses, some developments in the southern Maine area.
And because we're real estate guys, we're going to specifically look at how the businesses are using their real estate to distinguish themselves in our great state.
My boots and briefcase are waiting at the door. My ride sweeter to meet the one I love. I don't know how and don't know why, but I've been toasting all my life.
This time of year is local season, and we just want everyone that is around here locally to come in and enjoy the time that you have free reign of DIMILLO's without any tourists to bump into and enjoy the scenic view that we have, especially on snow days. When we have blizzards out, this is the best bar to sit at and watch the snowfall, see the boats, the ferries coming in and out. It's perfect.
My name is Jeff Lidinsky. I am the general manager for the new AC Hotel in Portland by Marriott. I moved to Portland back in early October of 2017, and I was here for the opening process. I've been, like I said, in Portland for about 8 or 9 months, and I absolutely love everything that Portland has to offer. I live in Freeport, Maine, when I'm not here at the hotel, and I'm really looking forward to really continuing to get to experience all that Portland and Maine has to offer. I moved from Indianapolis, Indiana. I was there for about 3.5 years. And the biggest thing that I've noticed with Portland and Maine in general is that it has something for everyone. There's so much to do. It is the nature lover's paradise. You have mountains, you have the water, you have great people, great restaurants, great bars, great nightlife. It is the absolute tourism destination, and everyone needs to be part of it and come check it out. I'm Jeff Lidinsky, General Manager of the AC Hotel in Portland, Maine, and you can find your Maine job at liveandworkinmaine.com.
My name is Ryan Deskins. I am the owner of Sagamore Hill. We are located in the west end of Portland. You'll see a lot of people just relaxing and settling in on a very cold night to have some good drinks. You know, it's just a really cozy, relaxed atmosphere. The building was originally built as the Lafayette Arms Hotel in 1903, which was when Teddy Roosevelt was actively our president. When this was a hotel, his niece, Eleanor Roosevelt, actually stayed here. He had a great history here in Maine. He spent a tremendous amount of time hiking, hunting, and fishing. He suffered from depression, and Maine sort of became his Prozac. So there were all these connections to not only Portland, but to Maine. And I decided to run with it. Everything is paying tribute to the North Room and his home, Sagamore Hill. So if Teddy Roosevelt built Sagamore Hill today, what would it look like if it were a bar?
Are you sure you're not a historian?
I should be. I should be. I always knew I wanted to be in New England. I moved from Philadelphia, actually. I've lived in Philadelphia my entire adult life. The Southern accent is from West Virginia. And once I started coming to Portland, I couldn't stop coming back. I got to the point where I was coming here every single month. Portland is a lot more welcoming than Philadelphia. The example I always use is if I go to a bar in Philly and I sit there for 5 hours, I may never speak to the person beside me. If I come to a bar here in Portland or in Maine in general, within 10 minutes, I usually have an invite to the person's house for a barbecue. So it's just vastly different. This giant uptick in craft cocktails, that's the same in both places. That doesn't change. I think we're a little more creative here because I think, to stand out, we have to be creative here because it's such a crowded field and we don't have 1.6 million residents to draw on, for our customer base. So you can expect damn good drinks. My creative team and myself run through dozens and dozens of cocktails that we've come up with. And then the fun part comes, naming them. We name drinks after president or something related to government. Because we now have a new governor, we created a drink for her that's based on her campaign slogan. Sometimes I do want to be controversial. I have one that's made with mezcal and Cholula hot sauce, 2 Mexican products. So you constantly hear about a border wall. I called it the open borders. It's one of our most popular drinks too.
Absolutely. For a very warm and elegant atmosphere with great craft cocktails. Cheers.
Cheers to Sagamore Hill Lounge.
Yeah, congratulations. Now we have to go get some crepes, right?
Our employees are just regular people. They have a knack for helping people with their financial needs, whether that's buying a home or expanding a business. We encourage you, give us a try. You won't regret it. Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank. Thanks for watching MaineLife. See you next week.
And thank you for joining us for this week's adventure. Thank you to New Center Maine and our sponsors for making MaineLife happen. If you've missed anything, check us out on Instagram at Arno Valley, our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, and our MaineLife Facebook page. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
My name is Andrew Tozier. I'm a child of Litchfield, Maine. And I left my only family for the sea, the salt and rain. And when Lincoln called the banners in 1861, well, I joined the Union Army for